Hey everyone, Kyle Walker here. If you love cars, fixing things, or just want to understand your vehicle better, you're in the right place. I share hands-on tips, smart driving advice, and straight-up car talk without the fluff. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the end. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Let's get
Car
into
owners
it.
are divided into two categories: those who do not even try to perform repairs on their own, and skillful people who try to reduce their spending on repairs and maintenance of the car to a minimum. The task of the latter is constantly becoming more difficult, as automakers are trying to protect drivers from trying to climb into the innards of the vehicle, making many parts unassembled or too difficult to dismantle without the use of expensive special tools. Nevertheless, many operations can still be done with their own hands. Moreover, as the internet develops, it is not difficult to find video instructions for repairing any car model or to go to a specialized forum and ask the corresponding question. Today we will consider one of the aspects of self-repair, replacing the fog lamp bulb. It should be said that there is no universal recipe here. Many manufacturers use headlights of their own design. Moreover, they change it from model to model, and sometimes within the same model. In any case, this work is not so difficult that you cannot do it yourself. You just need to know some of the features of this work. Types of lamps used in fog lights. Many believe that the only purpose of fog lights is contained in the name of these headlights, and never turn them on for any other reason. Meanwhile, they can be used to illuminate the curb at night and to correct the light of the head optics. Since PTFs are always placed low, they have the ability to qualitatively illuminate the road in front of the car without scattering the light. Today, the vast majority of models are equipped with halogen lamps, which do not suit all drivers. Replacement of the fog lamp bulb may be required when it burns out. This does not happen often, but most experienced motorists have encountered such cases, and repeatedly. In any case, before going to an auto store, it is necessary to decide which lamp you will install, because there are 3 varieties of them. Halogen lamps. This is the most popular and affordable type, which is due to the simplicity of their design. In addition to the low cost, halogens have other advantages. They are bright enough to penetrate the fog well without blinding oncoming traffic. But there are also disadvantages. They have a relatively low lifetime. Halogen lamps get very hot, which is not good for the headlight. There are difficulties with their replacement. If you want to put just more powerful products, it's a bad idea, because there is a high risk of burning out the power supply. LED bulbs, as in the home, in transportation, this kind of lamps are becoming more and more popular because they are more durable and consume little energy. True, and they cost more, but every year the difference in price is leveling off. Here you have the opportunity to choose several parameters: power, brightness, and color. For sufficiently powerful LEDs require additional cooling, which affects the price and size. Read also, replacement of glow plugs on the car. Xenon lamps. The main advantage of gas discharge lamps is their high brightness. That is why PTFs with such lamps are considered to be the most effective. But xenon has many disadvantages. In addition to the high cost, it is a relatively low resource, 3 years, and restrictions on the use. It is allowed to install only on the optics marked with the symbol D, and the need to replace both lamps when one lamp fails. If you want the fog lights to shine brighter, it makes no sense to put more powerful halogen lamps, and the best choice is xenon. But with LED lamps you will have no problems with the traffic police. They can be put on the fog lamps without restrictions. Features of the choice of lamps for fog lights. Standard practice is to ask the seller what bulbs are suitable for your model. A professional consultant will always prompt a good manufacturer, as well as a bulb of what power will be optimal. The design of the fog lights is important. It may well happen that some bulbs simply do not fit in the headlight because of their length. Factors to consider when choosing a bulb include: if you have to replace only one bulb, pay attention to the brightness of the other. Whole bulb. The power of the light source must not exceed the limits specified by the manufacturer. It is advisable to buy a bulb of the same shape as the element to be replaced. It is also necessary to make sure that the heat generated by the source will not destroy the headlamp or its individual components. The best option is to purchase a lamp recommended by the manufacturer. Remember that the more expensive the product, the brighter it will shine and last longer, so saving money is inappropriate. As for the transition from one type of lamp to another, here you need to show a healthy pragmatism. It is not always possible to replace the halogen on more progressive LED or xenon lamps, so it is better to consult with a specialist. He will assess the design of the headlights of your model and advise the best solution. Read also, self-galvanization of the body of the car, self-replacement of the fog lamp bulb. The number of designs of fog lights counts not 12 variants, and the ways to get to it, respectively, even more. Therefore, there is no universal algorithm for performing this procedure. But in most cases, we can say with certainty that you have to get to the lamp from the side of the engine compartment. In the simplest case, you just need to remove the headlight from the seat and get access to the lamp. But on most modern cars, the procedure for replacing the front fog light bulbs is carried out with a large number of operations. The most common algorithm: elevate the car on a hoist and turn the wheel to the maximum angle in order to get convenient access to the headlamp from behind. If this is not possible, you can use a jack, but in this case the wheel will have to be unscrewed and completely dismantled. Remove the headlight protection. Usually it is equipped with a protective cover from dirt made of plastic or metal. Dismantle the sealing rubbers. Search for fasteners that hold the lamp in the housing. Usually they are latches. Carefully unscrew everything. Carefully remove the burned out or unsatisfactory bulb and study its characteristics. If the purchased bulb corresponds to the characteristics and dimensions of the old one, install it in its original place. Put on the terminal, making sure that it is installed as tightly and securely as possible. Check the results of your work. If the lamp is lit, perform all operations in reverse order. Install the protection wheel, lower the car. Although the algorithm given by us, how to change the bulb of the front fog lights, looks quite simple, in reality you may have to face difficulties of a local nature. Difficult access to the elements of the PTF, with shrunken fasteners, and so on. How to replace the rear fog lamp bulb. Open the door or trunk lid. Find the fastener holding the fog light, usually 2 bolts or self-tapping screws. Remove the retaining plate. Usually this is enough to pull the headlight cover towards yourself to remove it from its seat. Disconnect the bulb connector. Remove the bulb itself. Replace it with a new one. Perform assembly operations in reverse order. Usually the replacement of the rear lamp of the PTF is easier than the front one, since access to it is not as limited as in front. In conclusion, changing a fog lamp bulb is a straightforward process that can enhance your visibility and safety on the road. By following the steps outlined in this video, you can easily replace the bulb yourself, saving time and money. Remember to always consult your vehicle's manual for specific instructions and safety precautions. Thank you for watching, and drive safely.